everyone, I haven't done a live for you for a little while, so I thought I'd show you what we're having for supper tonight. We decided that tonight is a good night for wings, and because I couldn't decide which flavor to go with, we're gonna do two for you. Well, actually, no, one and one, two, four. We're doing two. We're doing two recipes. We're doing a honey garlic chicken wing, and we're doing a teriyaki chicken wings, and I just wanted to show you how fast and easy these are, and they'll be even easier if I get the chicken, which is thawing. So I forgot to get it out of the sink here. Okay, so the first one we are doing, the teriyaki, is all it requires is a half a cup of teriyaki sauce and 2 pounds of chicken wing. Well, it says legs. No, it says wing pieces. But this whole package is 2 pounds, so we're just making a half recipe. But I did make up the sauce. So I used the teriyaki sauce mix that we have, and to make the glaze it says combine 2 tablespoons of dry glaze with a tablespoon each of oil and soy sauce. And I chose the low sodium soy sauce, but even that one for me I find it's a little high, so that's why I don't do a lot of soy sauce because it is so salty. So I'm going to put half of this. I'm just stirring it up. I made this a little while ago because it has to rehydrate. So that's probably the longest, well, it's 2 long parts in this recipe, making the sauce and cooking the wings. But actually putting the sauce and the flavor into the wings, easy as pie. I'm going to save a little bit of this to put over it at the end here. So we've got, I used my 4-in-1 spice spoon, tablespoon, teaspoon, half teaspoon and quarter teaspoon here, and my 1 cup prep bowl, which has conveniently all the little markings on there that I really love. So I'm going to take this and about half of the wings, and I'm not counting them, so I'm not exactly sure how much we got. We've got them mixed up here. Isn't this fun? The fun part. So I want to make sure we get the flavor all over each piece. There's only 2 of us eating tonight, so that there'll be plenty of leftovers too. Okay. There we go. Look at all that nice sauce left in there. I gotta get that out of there. So these are fairly big pieces, so the recipe calls for 30 minutes in the oven, but we will probably end up doing a little bit more. And at the end it suggests that we top it with the rest of the sauce and then maybe put sunflower seeds on it. Not sunflower, sesame seeds. Sorry, gotta wash my hand. My recipe disappeared here. Okay. Oh, the whole thing closed. Fortunately, we have. Alright, so here is the quarter pan sheet pan with quarter pan liner, and I'm going to throw these in the oven for about 30 minutes. Actually, I'll throw them in 20 and then we'll turn them over. So the other recipe we have, fortunately I printed this one, is the honey garlic chicken wings. And I did a bit of this prepped ahead of time too. It called for a half a cup of pineapple juice, but I only had half a cup of pineapple, so we're getting chunky. Actually, that looks like a little bit much. I'll get creative. We'll take some out. Notice I do exact measurements, right? And it calls for a half of cup of honey in another prep bowl. Wow, these are going to be so gooey and sticky in there, right? And in here we had half a cup of low sodium soy sauce and a clove of 2 garlic cloves, crushed. So they're all got the lumps in there too. I don't know if you can see them. So that's it.
Numbers.
Then we'll throw in the 1 tablespoon of Asian stir fry, which is this little bottle here. And the tablespoon. Do you notice these tablespoons all fit in these bottles? They were designed to do that. And 1 tablespoon of that. Get that out of the way for you. Isn't this fun? Don't you want to do this for a living? This is so easy. You can always contact me, or if you want to get maybe a side gig or something going, or you just want to host a party, just reach out, give me a call. We'll deal with it. We'll get you a party going in a couple of days. And if you wanted to join the company, your party would also be your launch party, so it would count towards your Fast Start program. I think that I put in more chicken wings on this side than I did on the other. Again, play with it.
Do you want the spoon out of the way?
We'll pour any garlic marinade over the wings. Well, like, yes, please. Let me get the spoon up. This is gonna be gooey. This is gonna be good. Yes, there's definitely more of this of the honey garlic than there is.
That's okay. It'll all bubble up and be nice.
And you can make these as dry rubs if you want to, but today we felt like doing
Ooey gooey.
Yeah, and because Epicure's so pretty versatile, you can, if you didn't want to do the Asian stir fry spice, there's also the mango curry one is good. There's, just go crazy. Have
Mix
a great
and match.
time. I guess I'm going to be washing towels after this. Okay, so this one's also going to go in the oven for about 30 minutes. So we're going to turn this off here and we'll finish this up because you don't need to sit here and we can all look at the oven together, I suppose. But we won't bore you with that. So we'll zip back on here in about 30 minutes when these are done and we'll look at the end result. Hi everybody, we're back again. So we have the pan of the honey garlic, which, just as a thought, Paul mentioned to me a little while ago, is that I put in a full recipe of the sauce and only half the amount of meat. So you may want to consider that when you make it next time. Just hold on, I'm going to lift this up so you can take a peek at it. Lots of ooey gooey in there. Looking good, smells darn good. So this other recipe is the teriyaki ones, and you can see these are some pretty big pieces of chicken here. So the recipe had said to sprinkle the last part of the glaze over top of this. Some of these pieces of chicken are very big and others are small, so some of them look a little overdone, but I think they'll be fine. And got lots of time for that sauce to marinate in there. So this over here is the teriyaki. What did I use teriyaki for? Oh, the teriyaki was in here. Sorry everyone. The Asian stir fry we used, so these two made the teriyaki, and on this one, no, the Asian stir fry was over here. It's been a long day. So This also said on the teriyaki one here to throw some sesame seeds on it. We just happen to have some once in a while. It smells so good. I wish you people could dig into these as well. They are going to be good. So there we go. The cooking part of that was definitely the longest part, but when you're trying to get a meal going for your family, you can whip these up really quick, throw them in the oven, get your kids soccer gear, whatever, if we're ever allowed to have kids outside again, and it'll be a really fast meal. We're having it with some vegetables, sweet potato to balance out our plate. It'll be really great. If you guys would love to do this for a living and make this a tax-deductible meal, give me a call. We can do that. So everything that I use in here is tax-deductible. So I'd love to have you guys come join me on the team. If not, maybe we would just host you a little party, and so you can get some of these spices for a reduced price or free. And other than that, have a great night, everybody. We're going to dig in. Good night.